Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack, and we are headed into live tournament action right now on GSL's dual side. I love this map. I played this actually a couple times this morning. Really fun games. And we are going to be kicking off the very first casted match of today's pro level Let It Ride tournament with one of our favorite players, Oneshot. He did place in Alt July, second place. A phenomenal player in Oneshot, a great Terran player. I love how he plays. He's very methodical in nature, and I say that over and over again. But that I think is one of the coolest ways to play. Take it slow, kick it, and just make it happen, reactionary wise and things like that. But it's really tons of fun. We do have a new player here, 4K or FourKExO, 4KXO. I'm not entirely sure how to say it, but we'll call him 4K for now. That sounds pretty good to me. But let's shoot out to the website here and take a look at what we've got for levels. He is Master as well. Okay, so this is Master versus Master action. And Oneshot going to be spawning on the left side of this two-player map as the green Terran. 4K going to be spawning as the red Protoss. And I like this map for a couple reasons. You expand in an arc right here, as you can see. I'll ping on the minimap. You can just go, you start here at your main, you go boom, boom. That's your natural pattern, and then if you end up having to take a fourth, it always makes sense to be taking the gold, and so you kind of have this arc all across, and then the same way for the opponent goes this way. And that is always fun. But scouts coming out for both players here right now. Oneshot going to be building his barracks here, not going to be walling off. Not a problem since he is playing against a Protoss player. We do have pretty standard timings here, it looks like, from 4K. Looking pretty solid. There goes the gas. There goes the mining probes. Nice pylon placement here. Going to be building a nice looking base. So Oneshot getting his racks up here. Does have his refinery down as well. Going to be going straight for some gas mining here. One Marine coming out. Now after this Marine pops out, that will let us know which direction Oneshot is headed. If he's going to go straight for Tech Lab, that says something. However, he is not. He is going to be going straight for more Marines and tossing down a second rack. So this could be very interesting. Looks like he's going to be sticking with fairly heavy Marine play here for just a little while. We'll see if he's going to do any kind of 2 racks push or something like that. Can be very effective. However, this is a fairly large map. It's not a super close position. And you can see this kind of S-shaped pattern here on the mini-map. That's your walking distance between bases there. So, I mean, the rushes, yeah, they can be pulled off, but they have to be timed extremely well because it is a little bit of a hike, if you will. We do have a reactor going down, though, so heavy Marine here. And there's the Tech Lab for Oneshot. Going to be going probably for Stim here, I would assume, right off the bat from this Tech Lab. He is still on the single gas. And we do have Warp Gate Tech on the way as well, but not chrono boosting. He is chrono boosting out sentries here. Interesting stuff. Killing Scantipedes. Boy, I like this. 4K, extremely active player. Got to be taking out those dirty neutral animals on the map. And there's an expand here from 4K. Nice timing here. Now, this is fairly early considering. But not a bad choice here. We do have 1 Marauder and 4 Marines cruising out across the map here. Here comes a scouting probe. Is he going to be able to spot this? That's the question here. If these guys go to the tower first... Oh, here comes the probe anyway. So this is definitely going to be scouted here by 4K. We do have an SCV in the mix, cruising out across the map here. Looks like he is potentially going to use that SCV to tank up the ramp. We'll see if that's the case. However, he will have a Nexus here to deal with, so we may see a cancel here from 4K. I'll be interested to see what's going to happen, but we do have Warp Gate Tech about to complete. 2 more gateways on the way. We do have one right here. Going to be building a bunker for Oneshot. Not bad at all. These sentries doing a really good job with those Guardian Shields, making them super effective, but 4K gonna have to be backing out here, and this Nexus in a little bit of trouble. He did block this ramp, however, so he will be staying in this game, but I do believe that this Nexus is gonna get sniped. So quite a loss here for 4K right off the bat. Units lost is showing that right now it's fairly even. 4K trying to bust this down, does not want to lose this Nexus. I don't blame him there at all. This is a nice looking attack. Lots of kiting here by Oneshot, but it looks like Oneshot might be held off at this point. Did not get the snipe on that Nexus. Great play here by 4K. And that Marine going down. Oneshot is backing out here. He does have a command center on the way right now. It is just now completing. Looks like he'll probably turn that into an orbital command before he flies it out. We'll see if that's the case. But 4K doing a phenomenal job holding that off. He really was poised well and made a good move, a good push out. He didn't wait too long. It was just really nice timing. Units lost is going to show that Oneshot did indeed fall slightly behind there and resources lost. However, he is going to have stim. Looks like it's about a quarter of the way complete. And there goes the expand by Oneshot. So I mean, a little late, but he did put on some early pressure. But this is an interesting position now for Oneshot. Because he's slightly behind on the timing here. Units tab is going to show that 4K has a pretty substantial economic advantage right now. So these mules are really keeping Oneshot in the economic game. So lucky him to be playing Terran, I guess. Maybe he planned it that way, who knows. But he is definitely going to be okay economically. You can see here on income that they're fairly even, and that is just because of that mule ability there. Makes it super, super effective. But other than that, we do have ground armor level 1 on the way for our Protoss player. Going to be hitting that before he goes to his +1 attack. Oh, and Templar Archives going down immediately. Going to be teching straight to high temps. Interesting play here. Look at this. Got a photon cannon in the back. But he is rocking and roaring in the economy. Units tab showing 53 probes right now for 4K. 38 SCVs for Oneshot. So Oneshot has just a little bit of room to make up here. But tech pattern here, it looks like Oneshot is going to be going straight for Medevac, Marine, Marauder. We do have the concussive shells. Going to be pushing out here. Interested to see how this is going to go for Oneshot. We do have Archons on the field, while that Templar Archive probably going to be researching Psystorm here fairly shortly, I would assume. Maybe not. We'll see. Uh-oh. 4K going to be cruising out to the center of the map here, wanting to engage as soon as possible. Is ready to go. And Oneshot going to be getting force fielded like crazy. Nice force fields there by 4K. And Oneshot still committing to this attack. And his entire force is just getting obliterated. Those Archons doing an extreme amount of damage. Look at that. 35 to biological at this point. And 4K is going to be pushing this attack further at this moment. My goodness. +1 attack on the way for 4K. +1 on the way for Oneshot as well. But Oneshot now in the sticky predicament where he's got to defend and is in a little bit of trouble. Double Archons popping into his base. The sentries utilizing that Guardian Shield very, very well. And there's the GG. Unbelievable play there from 4K. Phenomenal stuff. It is not an easy thing to take down in one shot, that is for sure. But we will be Oh my goodness, that's it. Oneshot did get knocked out of the tournament. This is best of one at this point, so congrats to 4K. But thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab, always alt StarCraft. We'll see you guys in just a bit.